Mine
that
work.
fun anime stuff aside, hello, every neon, and welcome to Silent Hill F. The final. The F does stand for final this time.
What did the F stand for in the first place?
I don't know. Feminism.
Female.
Theme. the personal
Five.
silent. The personal Silent Hill of being a woman.
Fatal?
Especially in feudal Japan. Well, not feudal Japan. It'd be crazy if this was in feudal
No,
Japan.
this was in the 60s.
So, as a quick catch up for those of you who cannot make it to the various endings, so ending 2, Zenobi was there for the drug ending. Ending 2,
Yeah.
basically, Hinako embraces the side of her that actually kind of wants to like do the whole quote unquote marriage thing. And then she has to and then the final boss for that one is Shu. Turns out Shu was very deliberately drugging her. Like those pills were intentionally given to her because it would give her this like weird introspective nonsense, so that way she would kind of quote unquote come to her senses, so that she wouldn't get married, so to speak. He had a lot of quote unquote big feelings about that, and then they duked it out. And Hinako in this instance is seemingly a bit happier, except for the fact that it seems like both Shu and her new husband now both kind of like itemize or objectify her a little bit. And then it kind of shows that she still has a lot of extreme lingering doubts about turning into her mother and all that jazz. Now, ending 3, in this instance, you actually decide to give in to the part of you that doesn't want to get married, and you and Shu fight off a big-ass fox man. Yes, the fox boy can turn into a big fox. It's very cool, and depending on how you feel, definitely adds to it, if you know what I mean. You go back into town afterwards, and when Shu says, "I'm glad you came to your senses," but there's like a weird, like, fucked up, like, weird reverb on it, where it sounds like he's kind of like weird and possessed and demonic. And then as they go further back into the city, there is a larger implication that the big poisonous swamp in the back of the city erupted, and now the entire place is like fucked up and quarantined. So it gets a Higurashi episode 3'd.
Yeah.
Can't keep getting away with this.
He can't keep getting away with this. So
And
now,
yet he has.
So now in this
And
case, Hinako either leaves and is miserable, or stays and is miserable, i.e. she dies. So in this one, we're hopefully going to find a nice middle compromise, and maybe we'll figure out what the fuck is up with that doll. that doll is still extremely mysterious.
It seems to range somewhere between ideas of not wanting to get married or doubting what she's getting involved in, because everything is spooky and violent and murderous. But also it seems manipulative, and also like it's being more demanding and transactional.
And I'm back.
Hi, Con. Welcome back.
So I do need to get...
Just a tick.
There is like one note page that I missed in a later part of the next dungeon that I'm gonna have to look up, because I think it's literally like one singular note page. Other than that, as we were going through the various replays of the game and the stuff that I did off screen, there was several notes that implies that at least at a later point in time, each of the characters kind of accept certain aspects of, I guess, like, their weird feelings about Hinako, and like learn to kind of move on and be better people a little bit. Rinko realizes that she's kind of a piece of shit and becomes a better person in a note. Sakuko, who did not die, who I thought died,
Okay,
she
so
also she's also like, you know what, I need to learn to stand on my own, and I don't need to be there with Hinako through like every little thing now, so on and so forth.
She's not your crutch.
Mm-hmm.
You love to fucking see it.
Mm-hmm.
Anything on her parents, or is that just dead water?
No, the parents pretty straightforward. Dad threw a knife at his daughter when she. Oh my god! Hiyako, put something on!
Awesome!
This is indecent! What the
This is
fuck
the best
going
glitch
on?
I've ever seen!
Oh wait, is it because
Yo,
of the
dude, somebody
game?
clip this.
Hold on. Oh, never mind. Problem solved.
Oh,
I
dude,
mean-
somebody go back and clip that.
Okay, so
I don't have the capacity to right
as a quick refresh again for B as well. As you can see here, I've
That
got
was
my
awesome.
got a cool samurai. I got the sacred sword. I got this
Okay.
cool energy sword for doing the alien ending.
Right to
Those are just kind
Seba.
of like perfect fix. Those are just like permanent fixtures. They're all just kind of like permanently part of my kit now.
And they won't break.
Well, so they will like they'll lose durability and will break, but they won't like leave your inventory.
Yeah,
They're
but
just
that's what
kinda
the
there
toolkit
permanently
for.
now. Yeah, but thankfully, since I beat the game on the hardest difficulty on the second run around, I haven't fucking had to play the game on a hard difficulty at all for like several hours. A lot of this has just been me running through the game.
Not much further.
on
Orange is the
easier
gamer
difficulty.
skills that will pay the bills.
Something along those lines, yeah. So now, I did get the achievement for this already, but because I didn't realize this would be a new cutscene. Here is
He goes-
especially gonna be... This is what you have to do to get the true ending now.
It's the Jizo statue.
Yup.
You've given me an amazing gift. Thank you so much. I appreciate the sentiment. But I need more time to find out if I'm worthy of accepting this.
Oh,
It corrodes. So now we have lost the Fox Boy's magical blessing. Let me just move my shit. So I have a nice hand position to play video games. There we go. Oh, Arare.
yeah, I saw a picture of your new keyboard setup.
Bivio
Yeah, no.
Blaine.
It's cool. I like it. Yeah.
Go away.
Oh, we also got a cool sword.
Yeah.
It's sacred, but it was evil. But then we dumped in some Kool-Aid, and then it was less evil.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's actually a different move set for the sword if it's cursed, and it's much better. Thankfully, when you max out the energy sword, it just has the same move set as the cursed blade.
And it's also pretty darn powerful.
Mhm.
It's the only way to stop these aliens.
I'm just gonna fucking. Also, I can just do this now, and it makes the sword way more powerful.
Basically, she can become a Jedi or a member of the Sith.
That too, yeah. I was gonna make a No More Heroes joke, but that works too.
Well, I honestly haven't seen much of No More Heroes, so I can't really make
Aw,
references.
man.
Ugh, hate these guys!
Mhm.
Pew pew! Ugh. My ears are also super plugged, so it is very hard for me to hear a few things.
Okay. Yeah, so we had to stop before the Hinako house dungeon because the little flashbacks in these change every single version of the ending.
Got my home too.
For the most part, nothing really super crazy gets revealed in a lot of them. It's a lot of stuff you kind of already know a little bit. The last one was literally just Hinako, when she's young, going, I don't like being a girl because the girls are mean to me because I hang out with boys.
What's going on?
I guess I want to be a boy, and then later on in life, she's like, I don't want to be a boy, actually. I just don't want people to judge me because I'm a girl.
Yeah, makes sense.
Breach.
And then the other ones, her being is she being like, I can't believe you're getting married. What the fuck? Don't worry, Hinako. Let me get you some drugs for your headaches. and then she put him in Silent. Then he put her in Silent Hill.
Hello?
Is this the Shimizu household? Hello! This is Okamoto Fisheries. Thank you for your continued...
Hello?
Do we get any more information about Okamoto Fisheries?
I mean, I think it's more to imply like what's actually kind of going on with this bit, because it's like this is Hinako effectively processing that her dad was like, "Hey, listen, I have debts. You're my daughter, so you're gonna marry the fisheries boy whether you like it or not." And then she went, "I'm gonna go fucking run away and live with the mysterious fox boy who I've been in a battler-esque pseudo relationship with for the past several years, since
I'm still
since I met
standing
him
by
when I
my
was younger."
theory that the fish boy is gay. Yeah. What is
No,
his name
he's
again?
from
I actually.
It's not well, his last name is Tsuneki. Oh wait, no, hold on a second. I think
Kotoyuki?
yes, yeah, Kotoyuki. That's right. Yeah.
Koto.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still standing by my theory that Kotoyuki is in the fish.
That
Is the fish
doesn't
boy.
make any sense. He's in a different special family. He's not a fish boy. He's a fox boy. He got bit by a fox when he was younger, and then they stayed in
Oh my-
touch. And then he went a little bit crazy about this girl he only talked to in letters.
Little bit.
Went
he was
kind of crazy.
Maybe he got possessed.
I don't think this isn't literal. Nothing in Silent Hill is literal.
Then he left Arare everywhere
For the
across
parts
town.
that are.
What about in Silent Hill 1?
Silent Hill 1 and 3 are like the exclusive instances of everything being literal, and I guess also Silent Hill 4, but for the most part, like the ones that are directly trying to rip off Silent Hill 2, those are exclusively figurative. Like none of
Yeah,
this
but
stuff
this
is
isn't ripping off
literal.
Silent Hill 2.
Except for the
Yeah, but
parts
this
that
isn't-
are.
Yeah, but this isn't ripping off Silent Hill 2,
What
which is
about
good
PT?
because Homecoming tried that same mechanism and it sucked ass.
The whole point is that it's ambiguous as to whether or not it's literally happening.
I mean, in this instance, they just straight up say, yeah, no,
Mhm.
Hinako, I gave Hinako mysterious drugs made of flowers that make her hallucinate things. Like, if that...
Kind of like Umineko.
Oh, this is an interesting This version of the puzzle is just her. Everybody else is crossed out.
Man, that's creepy.
It's worth noting the last version of the puzzle, I think, was literally Shu, Sakuko, and Hinako, and then everybody else was turned down. As it turns out, the puzzles in this aren't actually based off of the... Everything from this point onward, the puzzles aren't based on the puzzle difficulty. It is based off of what ending you're doing. So there's very minor implications between each of these.
That's pretty interesting, actually.
Mm-hmm. There's an X.
Still, if you want to talk about ambiguity versus actuality, kind of like Umineko.
Mm-hmm. You mean Umineko, where it's almost all figurative and almost none of it's actually real?
There it is. I also have yet to see anybody who's played this go ahead and reach out and touch Umineko. Which kind of sucks.
I've actually seen one person on Twitter, or no, sorry, Blue Sky, aka the less racist Twitter, talking a bit about what is it? He's been going through Umineko after he played Higurashi, then this, now he's playing Umineko.
Strange order.
Well, I mean, you know, it's
I mean, that's the biblical order.
It's the biblical order, exactly.
Does this count?
This
I mean-
definitely counts as a Higurashi, I feel.
I actually think this is actually like a fairly solid like midway between the ideas of Umineko and the ideas of Higurashi, actually.
Shu? Is that you?
I suppose so.
What's this doing
Is that Shu?
And to a certain degree, I actually think that like the weird push and pull between Shu and I forgot, Kotoyuki is kind of like, it's kind of like comparing Keiichiro to Battler a little bit, except in this instance they're both awful and bad for various reasons. Like,
True.
you know, I had like a little bit of like, I was like, okay, maybe Shu just like messed up a little bit, and he actually didn't. He did know what he was doing when he gave her those drugs. Now he actually knew exactly what he was doing when he gave her those drugs.
Yeah.
happening?
And Keiichi was never that bad when it came to anything like that.
I mean, I mostly say that because like his
Some
end.
routes, yes.
I mean, I was mostly comparing him to Keiichi because number one, I think he's born and bred to be analogous to like Higurashi as a whole. Like his ending is the ending of Higurashi episode 3. He uses a baseball bat as his main weapon. I'm like 80%
That's true.
sure Keiichi calls like one of the other girls his partner, but like not in like the romantic kind of way, or at least they have like a similar
think it was-
relationship to that a little bit.
I think it was Mio. It was Mio,
Yeah,
I think, that he called
kind of.
partner.
Or like old man. Well,
Mion?
that was a different kind of
Mion.
form of
It was
endearment.
Mion.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Mion.
Shmion.
Oh my god.
Mion.
Mion is my
Yeah,
best
yeah, it was
friend.
Mion. Shion still had her whole biz up about with
Also,
Satoshi.
Suichi.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Satoshi. Satoshi in a way is also like initially I thought that Kotoyuki was kind of like her Satoshi a little bit, but no, that's not it at all.
That is incorrect.
Mm-hmm.
It,
No.
it seemed like they were leaning towards it at first, but
Mm-hmm. Or was it maybe Sakuko's relationship with Hinako is more like Satoshi a little bit because of the like, oh, we do everything together. Oh, we're like sisters, only closer.
And I think
Yes.
if we keep trying to look at this through the Higurashi lens, we're just gonna get really clouded over here.
I mean, I'm not even saying on like a Higurashi lens kind of way. It's just more that, you know, he's got a couple bags
There are
of
definitely
tricks.
some there's some
Mhm.
reoccurring
Common
tropes
tropes.
overlap.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's like when you play that's a fun thing that I find in a lot of like yeah, I was gonna say Japanese like media with like very like quote unquote rock star directors, but there's a lot of things where like if you know that kind of person and their writing style, you kind of like pick up on a couple of things as you're playing
I
you're
had
playing
always
them.
thought
Oh,
that that's just how things are. So, when the offer
This
for
is
an
new.
arranged marriage
Mhm.
came up, I thought, now it's my turn.
Why did you choose to marry someone you didn't know?
Well, our parents talked and brought in a matchmaker. And I was introduced to someone they felt was a good fit for me. Even though I had only just met this person, I could tell we would get along well. Marrying for love is nice, but love is blind. Once you're family, it's too late to worry about issues you have with your spouse.
I
Welcome back,
still
Ava.
don't understand what you and other women are
Ugh.
talking about.
You want to have a happy marriage. And
look, she
lead a
got lucky.
happy life.
Hideyoshi actually likes her.
That's where you're wrong. That's
Yeah,
probably
Hideyoshi
for
loves a
me.
redhead who kicks his ass. Don't we all?
Me and everyone else are different.
Different?
I'm not hearing a no.
I'm trying to pay attention to what's going on.
I don't think being happy
Damn it.
is what matters most.
Hmm?
I mean, I do want to be happy, but there's something more important than that.
And what's that?
Making my own decisions.
Nah, no.
I want people to make me happy. I want to choose to be happy.
There you go.
Even if
Yes!
I end up miserable. If it's because of what I chose on my own, then it's all worth it. People always say a woman's happy when she has a dependable husband and a bunch of kids. I don't care if I never experience any of that for the rest of my life.
Preach!
What's most important to me is not whether or not I'm happy, but if I can choose my own fate.
I have to
Someone
admit,
play the
that
Rush
all
record.
Sounds like an unrealistic ideal to me.
One.
But I don't think you're wrong about what you're saying. In another 100 years, no, perhaps sooner than that, there will come a time when true happiness is choosing your own path, no matter the outcome.
Yeah, give it like 70 years.
I obviously
Yeah,
can't live in that world,
maybe a bit more.
but I
Some
hope
places
you
in Japan
can,
are still
Hinako.
kind of behind the times.
Happiness is choosing your own path.
I feel like those are two separate statements, Hinako, but go off, sis.
Project from art class. My future self. Shibuya Hinako. The canvas is blank. Damn, she hung that up on the fucking wall too. No, like it's good, but I'm imagining the fucking art teacher being like, "God damn it, how do I grade this?" But even imagining the countless possibilities of what I could fill all the blank space with makes me excited.
Not choosing your own path is the opposite of happiness. I won't be told what to do. My choices are my own.
Also, I think I saw that there was there we go. There's a Junko update. Junko says that she is happy, but I just don't get it. Neither she nor my mom ever looks happy. Then again, when I tell her about my idea of happiness, she just says that doesn't sound very happy to her at all. What matters most to my sister are the results. What matters most to me is choice. Even if it's what makes my sister happy, I can't make my own choices. That I will be forever unhappy forever. But if what makes me happy doesn't give my sister the results she wants, then she will be unhappy. Though our concepts of happiness may differ, I think as sisters we can respect each other's version of it and take comfort in what we know the other has found. When the others found it, yeah. Oh yeah, this bit, I didn't read this one on stream, so I want to bring it up really quickly. I once went to go see Junko in the hospital when she was pregnant. Her morning sickness was so bad that all she could manage between vomiting was groaning. Her hands were rough and chapped, and her face looked as though she had aged decades overnight. When I saw her like that, it was as if the sister I adored had disappeared. This is what marriage does to a woman. Makes you end up like Junko, like mom. And I think that's probably why the weird pregnancy demon looks like that. It's just her experience watching someone give labor.
Or someone's experience being pregnant in the early stages, which, to be fair, is very horrifying.
She went to visit her in the hospital. That would have been late stage.
Well,
No. Some cases of morning sickness are bad enough to where
speak of the devil.
It is
unfortunate.
I forget that this thing spawns here every time. It always catches me.
How do you forget? It's always
The
there.
morning sickness is normally early on in pregnancy.
It is. It's just sometimes given on the person's body, BMI, and everything else in their body, with their hormones, it can really rough them up.
I mean, I was more saying that because, like morning sickness is one thing, but it's like, while she was in the hospital, she was just, like, between groaning, she was just throwing up constantly. Like, that must have been, like, when she was, like, actually...
Yeah.
I know, but that sounds more like she was in such extreme pain that all she could manage to do was either groan or barf.
We're also taking this from her perspective.
That is true, yeah. Hinako's perspective...
Exactly.
Understandably,
As
is
an unreliable
narrator. I wouldn't say necessarily. It's more like she's uninformed since she lives in a small town and she don't got internet. So
sometimes she does drugs.
There's that. There's the time period. Also, she's just a teenager at the time.
Yeah,
she's just trying to figure shit out. They're making her get married at 17. Like, God, I think she's 17 anyway. All I know is that she's not in middle school, so she's probably somewhere around 16 or so.
Looks like this is
17, 18-ish.
You know, and there's like a little blurb that kind of tries to give you an idea of what the gimmick is. I think I know what the gimmick is for this
you
one.
might say?
Yeah. Oh, hey, what's up?
Meh. That one spawning right there always makes sense. That being said, I respect her vision of happiness here.
I mean, all things considered, I'd almost argue that she's like a fucking visionary for the times. If she's like, I think individuality is actually based and important.
Not in a feminist sort of perspective, but more as an individual perspective.
Yeah, no. It's less about gender and more just like, people respecting you for who you are and what decisions you want to make as a person, rather than what, people expect of you, so to speak.
As well as what society would expect of you because of their nuances.
Exactly. Or lack of nuances, for that matter.
Yes, indeed.
Two smart bitches telling each other exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. Ugh,
You know, here, let me just fucking.
that's why I said somebody. Put that-
Ah, fuck! It hooked on the fucking wall entryway. My pee-pee's too big, and if you think I'm being stupid, no, that's literally what it's called, the pee-pee. 8001. I actually wouldn't be... there was a part of me that was like, is that a Dragon Ball reference? Because the original translation was that it's over 8,000 instead of over 9,000. So I'm wondering if maybe that's why they call it the 8001. Dude, chill out! I'm looking around... what? You got something to go and show me? Did you get a new fidget toy? Oh, no, you got a knife. I got one, too. You want to see it? We can play Knife Wars together. Alright. Give me that.
Now that's a knife.
You've seen it at least, like, 3 times now. Actually, you've seen it 4 times now, Hinako. It don't matter. I've got, like, 6 fucking med kits. I don't need this much shit. Oh, you know, that's right, here. I haven't... So, like, I went on a little bit of a quest to get as many of, like, the, I got all the little collectible items for the fucking... I got all the, like, little, perk items that you can get. The Omorashi, I believe they're called. And there's a little secret that you can find, if you do something. So, like, see this hallway right over here? So, I'm gonna go back to the base room... And I'm gonna do the puzzle with the portraits. And then we're gonna go back over there, and there's gonna be something a little bit different there this time. First off, die. Ah! God damn it.
Eek.
Yeah, I will say, as I'm sure you could gather, I did fix up some of the issues with the performance. Fortunately, they still haven't fixed the motion blur thing. Thankfully, because I fixed the performance, the motion blur just looks better now. And it's not as gross looking.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, puzzle complete. Give me the crest.
Booyah.
It's red now. Anyways. I'm gonna ignore whatever's behind me. Or end that too. Owie, you did like nothing. Bye-bye. Ignore those lamps in the background that just spawned in, it's fine. And anyways, now there's a little extra thing here. Hey, you know what? Hold on a second. Man, can you, like, fuck off? I'm doing something! I'm doing something! Anyways, bonus evil Hinako room discovered.
Eek.
Normally there's an Omurashi here, but since I did that, there's just a little thing I can donate.
That's still good.
I think the interesting bit is that it's not even marked on the map.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for fuck's sake, why do people have to be so against pineapple on pizza?
I don't know.
I don't like it.
Maybe they just think
It's good.
Maybe they just think that
I
fruit and
disagree.
pizza is a weird combination.
Pineapple on pizza with Canadian
Tomatoes
bacon is
are fruit.
delicious.
Doesn't
Okay, maybe
sound
they think
pleasant
that
to me.
different. Maybe they think that different kinds of fruits being on pizza is weird and fucked up.
Okay, then what about banana peppers?
I was
Would
gonna
also
say I'm not sure
probably-
if peppers count. Does
I would also not put. I don't think those count as a fruit. One. Also, I wouldn't put those on a pizza either.
I mean,
Really?
I actually like banana peppers
No.
on pizza personally. Like the little yellow ones, right? I like those ones.
Yeah, the little yellow ones.
Mm-hmm.
They're
I mean,
really
I've
good yellow.
I mean, I guess
It's
it's because
tangy.
I have more of a palate for like. I have more of like a palate for like, I guess I wouldn't necessarily call them spicy. They definitely have a little bit. They have like a little bit of something in there.
Botanically, peppers are fruits because they develop from the flower and they're full of seeds.
I mean, botanically, there's no such thing as a vegetable. Culinarily, banana peppers are absolutely a vegetable.
Food
Chicken.
classification is weird.
Like,
Also
this is
says-
Kaneko going, oh, you don't like putting fruit on pizza? Well, it's made out of tomato paste, stupid.
I will point out,
Checkmate,
I did go to,
atheist.
That's pretty good.
I went to 7-Eleven today to try to get a Yoo-hoo, and they didn't have them anymore.
Ooh.
And unfortunately, they had pineapple pizza there, and it looked real
Gas
dry.
station pizza is a
Yeah, that's
gamble
gas
at the
station.
best of
It's
times.
been under a heat lamp
Oh,
for a
yeah.
while.
Yeah. You get that,
Yeah,
it's like
Mhm.
half cooked because they know it's going to be sitting under a heat lamp for like 4 hours. It's awful.
Yeah, I always make sure if I ever have to go into a gas station, I do not want to be desperate enough to get anything that they've had cooking under a heat lamp.
I think that's most things at a gas station.
If you're going to order
Well,
a
you
hot
said
food from a
gas
gas
station.
station, it's going to be sitting under a heat lamp or possibly in a hot dog warmer.
I always thought it was a
No,
bit
one
odd
time-
that I thought it was a bit odd that the Mountain Dew cans I had to buy were in hot dog rollers, but I didn't think too much of it personally.
What?
I'm fucking with you.
I really hope you are.
No, yeah, the 7-Eleven near me, they heat up all their soda. It's all gross.
Warm soda by itself just sounds unappealing. You tell me that they put it on a hot dog cart, and even then I'm gonna go ahead and barf in your face.
Get your uncomfortably warm soda here.
Ew. Still, after what my dad did with a gas station burrito, I never want to eat anything from a gas station ever again.
What did he do with it?
Left it in the back of his car for about 2 days and then ate it.
okay. I would call that
Well,
a lack of action.
that would happen
Wait,
if you
wait,
got
did he
to
eat
any
it?
burrito. It being from a gas station has nothing to do with anything.
That is true.
No, he got the burrito from a gas station, took a bite out of it, he left it in the back of his car. 2 days later, he finds the burrito, he eats it, he's perfectly fine.
I mean, you don't want to. I mean, like, now
There's a lot of preservatives.
Like, if I saw that shit and I thought it looked gross or whatever, I wouldn't. But like, if it looked perfectly fine, I might try to give it a bite or like sniff it at least beforehand, because like, you know, like that's food. You don't want to waste that shit.
If I left something in the car for 2 days, I would just throw it away.
That's fair.
Oh, you can see the eyeball in there now.
I think you've always been able to see the eyeball in there.
Has the eyeball always been able to follow you like that?
Yes, this room is just remember Silent Hill 4. I do remember Silent Hill 4.
Just with the Kokeshi doll.
I genuinely thought that it would like something might change with it throughout all the playthroughs. That is yet to be the case.
Between that gas station burrito thing and what my dad had with that green hot dog.
Okay, now I feel like the green hot dog is more.
I feel like this is a
fascinating.
problem with your dad and not the gas station food.
I think it might just be both.
Oh, they just.
I'm pretty sure it's just so like the gas station didn't compel your father to leave the burrito in the back of the car for 2 days and then eat it.
Mm-hmm. It was not by
That's
my
fair.
hand.
But the green hot dog, he still got it. He still ate it. And
Green
he was fine.
Green hot dog sounds like some kind of malicious nonsense you'd find hidden deep beneath fucking Chernobyl.
Wait, no, the hot dog was from Sonic.
Oh, not the Sonic dog.
That's way past cool.
Not
There
the
aren't any Sonic around here.
jaundice dog.
Never been to a Sonic.
Really?
might-
now?
Sonic's is like ostensibly, it's a drive-through place where you drive up to a little booth and order everything, and then
Yeah.
someone skates out and
There,
brings
there
you a
used to
bunch
be
of stuff.
one. There used to be one around here, and then they changed to the drive-through model, and then it shut down after the first winter because it turns out having a fucking drive-in Wisconsin with no ability to go inside and order food is a fucking bad idea.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Yeah, no, we've got the same kind here, where you just walk inside and order things.
I forgot to get the fucking wax. God damn it.
Our Sonic is always overcrowded. As well as the one in the town over.
Okay, where did I forget to go?
We do have one of those drive-through only Taco Bells near my house.
I didn't know they had
Drive-through
only places.
I've never heard of a
Rallies
drive-thru
and Checkers are also kind of that same sort of thing, but
What's
with
a
burgers. Checkers, known in the West as Rallies, is like a
I've never heard of a
small
Rallies
drive-through. It's a singular drive-through place that sells burgers, and they've got fries that have a spicy seasoning on them.
I have never heard of either.
You can get they also just happen to sell their fries in the freezer aisle, which is helpful.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I heard
Because
that
they don't have the stores anywhere near me. No, they're like regular size. They're like your regular size burgers.
There's something inside.
Block of wax. So are we gonna have... Oh no, wait, that's after I do the puzzle. No, yeah, we're not gonna have a discussion with Hinako yet for a minute. Okay, let's go in here.
Most the only other burger place I can think of that would probably be state exclusive for us, B and I, would have to be Whataburger, because I don't think anybody aside from them and I have actually...
There used to be a Whataburger in Florida. In fact, my favorite manager in at Taco Bell, he left there pretty early, and then later showed up where my friend was working at the Whataburger, and it turned out he was a manager there. Sometime before I left Florida, however, the Whataburger did shut down, and I don't know what replaced it. I used to remember they had like a it was like a whipped mayonnaise, so it was like good for dipping, but for the most part it was pretty good stuff. But it wasn't like overly sweet like a Miracle Whip.
No, their mayo is actually good. The problem is they put way too much mustard on their burgers.
To get back on topic for a moment, this is fucking me up because they changed in this version. They changed a couple of the locations of various places in the house. So it's like I keep expecting to go to certain places and things are just kind of different. Like normally the bird room is over here, now it's over here.
Weird. Why did they change the layout?
Maybe to fuck with me, I don't know. That's right, me specifically. This game is targeting the person playing the game. Every copy of Silent Hill F is personalized, actually.
Is it?
No. Oh!
Hinako, would you come over here?
New mom
This is new?
cutscene. Oh, like this is
Okay.
actually just my mom. Okay.
I would like to correct some of your assumptions.
This conversation, I do not think can go well.
I know that you
This
think
is-
that I am too weak, that I smooth things over and never stand up to your father.
No,
You drug him.
Your father can be ill-tempered sometimes, I know.
Oh god, is this the first time we're getting a close-up of her actual face?
And acting strong in front of his daughters.
Then what about the times he yelled and threw things across the room?
You don't know this, but your father had a long-time dream. He wanted to open a small shop with a friend.
He did?
Yes.
Oh, we're not getting sad explanation for abuse, Dad, are we? Oh no.
No, that doesn't excuse his abuse.
Doesn't excuse him throwing a knife at me.
Or
Yeah.
an excuse is no excuse. That does not excuse crap.
Had a friend who was very dear to him from his time on the boat. He always said how they were as
His
close
name was
as
Captain
brothers.
Kawabata.
But one
Shut
day,
up.
something must have happened. He
Which one?
took all of your father's money
Oh, okay.
What?
I'm sure he had his own reasons for what he did. He really did seem like a nice person.
At first.
Your father, he was very hurt by that betrayal.
So his friend was just a jackass.
Then he took it out on everybody but the person who actually fucked him.
But even so, he would always apologize after
That
he
never
calmed
works.
down. And yet, he was reluctant to come off as a weak father.
That's still not a valid
You
excuse.
should know what pride means to a man.
That's also not an excuse.
Still, that's no excuse.
That's what I'm saying.
Thank you!
Hinako, I know
Looks
you
like Reese
think
Grove.
that a married woman is supposed to subject herself to her husband's abuse. But you know, married women aren't as weak or helpless as you think we are. Your father might put on a tough face in front of you too, but when you're not around, he's a whole different man.
So he's just abusive when his children are around?
That doesn't sound good
Your
either.
mother and father got into a big fight once.
Who are you?
Good question.
I never knew that.
That time, I completely ignored him until he came to apologize. I acted normally when you two were around, of course. Not only that, I made his meals out of all the food that he hates. And for the tea that I gave him, I wrung dirty rags into it.
You did? I don't believe it.
Your father, he caved in just 3 days. After you and Junko went to bed, he bowed low right over there, head to the floor.
Dad did that? Really?
Sure he did. Whenever your father and I got into a serious argument, he knew that against me, he never had a chance. But Hinako, that was just how life went with the two of us.
Pardon my French, but that sounds like a crock of shit.
Well, I mean,
For making you worry. I am so sorry. From the bottom of my heart. I truly am.
Thank you for telling me all of it. Mom.
why did Mother even marry him in the first place? How could anybody call themselves happy having to spend their entire life with someone like him? Mom once told me a husband and wife support each other for the whole of their lives, in sickness and in health. You see, it took me a long time to recover after giving birth to you. I caused your father a lot of trouble with my mood swings, but no matter how much I complained, he stood by me through it all without so much as a frown. I knew he may not have turned out to be much of a father to you girls, but all in all, he's been a good enough husband to me. So, I mean, so I think a bit of this is, like, we're also putting up a facade as well because of quote-unquote societal expectations, but we have our own, like, personal lives and our own reasons, and, like, there's things outside of what's going on that you just see between the two of us, like, whenever you're around. But also, this is another one of those, like, well, no, it still kind of sucks, though, actually, because he was, quote-unquote, being, like, he was like, oh, you know, my masculine pride or whatever. It's like, I have to be, like a big adult man to all of you and all that stuff. So, like, in the end, his, like, own weird mixed anger and all that other shit, and the fact that he was kind of a drunkard as well, kind of came off as him being a shitty father, because he was, but he also kind of had reasons, but they weren't all great. But it's not like it was something that he did specifically. Like, he didn't, like, gamble all of his money away or anything like that. He's just kind of a victim of a bad circumstance, but also doesn't necessarily excuse how he's been. So it's a very much, this is like a very, like, kind of like, it's a bit of like putting a wedge in, it's all very complicated and weird and a bit of a mess, but also we're sort of victims of certain societal expectations as well, kind of like how you are. In a way, it's a bit like what, in a way, I guess it's kind of like, you know, like what, oh, hold up a second. Letter from my uncle, Kanta, that's her dad. I should be brief and to the point. It's very unfortunate about Kimio. I'm sorry, and I understand why you want her to go ahead with the surgery. But surgery can do more harm than good, remember? Remember how Mother never properly recovered after hers? I understand how you feel, I really do. But please reconsider before taking on debt for an operation that might not even make her feel, but make her better. Wouldn't Kimi rather you try to enjoy the time you have left together? Either way, you need to talk it out with Kimie first. Knowing you probably haven't said a word of this to her yet, have you? I can't cover the whole operation, but I'll send what little I have to spare. Buy Kimie something nice with it. Got it? Shotaro.
Operation?
Oh, so she had to get an operation, and that's why we never had, that's why they never had any money. Okay.
Operation for what, though?
That's a...
Must have been for something serious.
Oh, that's why she needed all the fucking pills. She was recovering really hard from that. Okay.
That explains a lot, then.
So that's sort of the issue of, like, he was a shitty husband, or he was a shitty dad, but he was a good husband. It seems like he cared... In private, he cared more about his wife and making sure that, like, she was happy and healthy than, like, what his kids actually had to go through. But it was kind of, like, weird and fucked up a little bit because he's like, you need to go off and get married to a good man, so he'll treat you right like how I treat my wife, and so on and so forth, and it's all just a bit of a mess.
He threw a knife at his daughter.
He did throw a knife at his daughter!
Because he was drunk, too.
Because he's a constant drunk, because he's in crippling debt, because a mysterious boat friend took all of his money.
The boat person.
Damn the boat person. The boat person's the true villain of the story.
You can be a good father or a good husband. If you try to go ahead and threaten someone else's life, then I'm kicking you in the balls. I'm not apologizing.
It's much more of a, things aren't quite as cut
Nobody
and
asked you
dry.
to.
White and black fought, battling upon a set of scales, yet neither wanted for the scales, for what they desired was simply a quiet, gray place where they could belong together. Whether we flee or spread our wings and fly is our decision alone, one to make only once we are ready. They had no use for those who towered from the heavens, imposing their will on others.
Black and white fought. They wanted an area that was gray.
Also said they wanted not for the scales. You know, so they sat atop scales. They fought. They cared not for the gods or any of that stuff for the heavens. Because, like, this is very clearly, like, black and white. And a lot of the jazz.
White and black, so maybe white should be on the left and black should be on the right.
That's a good point, actually, yeah. Nope, not that. Be a quiet gray place where they could belong together.
They never wanted for
our wings and fly is our decision alone. They have
So
no
flip
use
the
for
scales.
those.
Fuck.
Maybe
Okay, I know
they-
the birds are right.
Like, my main thought is
Because there
that
was no
maybe there's,
mention of
like...
swords or foxes. There were no mentions of swords or foxes.
I know, I'm just trying to, like... I'm trying to think about how I can kind of discern a lot of this. Maybe it's like they didn't want the scales. Oh, there we go.
Boom!
What was that about?
Okay, well, there we go. Anything else in the room I should be wary of? Alright, well.
Doesn't...
Oh!
Pine.
Oh, hey!
Whoa!
Hey, Dad! Hold on.
Hey.
We talk.
What do you want?
I wanted to apologize to you.
For what?
I've been a horrible father. For the longest time, I yelled at you. Scared you. I'm sorry.
You're apologizing for that now? You think that's just gonna erase what you did? You made us all suffer for so long!
Oh.
You seriously think that gets you off the hook?
No. I know it's not enough. I know. You can't forgive me. I understand. I truly do. But please, at least let me apologize. It's okay if you don't forgive me.
Huh? You're just apologizing because you want to feel better about yourself! I won't have it! Get out of here! Even now, I'm terrified that you might blow up and throw a knife at me again.
I'm sorry. I believed that a proper father should be feared by his children. I was wrong.
There's no taking it back now, is there? Get out. Get out of my life! Listen to him. He's actually apologizing. Whether or not we forgive him is up to us. Even so, I think it's important for us to hear him out. At least he is sorry. Why should it matter to me if he's sorry? Because he's family. You heard Mom, right? Dad was betrayed by a friend. He was suffering. Oh, he was suffering, so I'm just supposed to forgive him? I won't! I refuse! Yeah, you're absolutely right. You don't have to forgive him. And you don't have to listen to any of his excuses or apologies either. But still, like it or not, he's family. And so, even if you can't let it go, just let him speak. He's still our father, and we're still his daughter. Maybe Mom could forgive him for what he's done, but I can't! I won't! You know that you and I are bound to Dad by ties of blood. That Mom and Dad don't share that bond. Mom's only bound by marriage, yet she still listened to him. She even had the courage to forgive him. We should listen to him. His own flesh and blood should be willing to hear him out. I know you're scared of him. I'm scared too. I know you can't forget what he did, and maybe he doesn't deserve a clean slate. But please, I'm begging you to listen to him. Not just for his sake, but for your sake too. Please, just listen.
If what I did taught you to fear men, to never trust them. Then I was a poor teacher. I might be hopeless, but not all fathers are. Kotoyuki isn't like me. He's an upstanding young man. He can give you a good life, a happy life. I'm sure of it. Your old friend Shu is a respectable man too. I always thought that two of you could build a happy home together. But no, how I feel about any of it is beside the point. It's your choice to get married or not. And I'll support your choice. I don't expect you to forgive me. But I want you to be free of this curse of mine. I just want you to be happy. I'm so sorry.
I'm still scared. And I still don't forgive you. But at least I finally understand you.
After Dad saved up enough money from fishing, he decided to set up a restaurant with his longtime friend, someone who was like a little brother to him. That friend, however, stabbed him in the back and ran off with all of his money, leaving with nothing but a debt. Apparently, that's when things really started heading south for my dad. I mean, I do sympathize with him, but his past is his problem, not mine. Definitely doesn't excuse him for making every day a living hell for me. When it's just him and my mom, he apologizes for the life of poverty he's forced us into due to his debts. According to Mom, there's nothing more shameful in this world to a father than letting his daughter see his weak side. If he acts the way he does to me just to hide something as dumb as that, I think I might just go crazy right now. This house is theirs, nothing to do with me. I was just born here. Maybe Hinako, the little bird, but I have wings of my own. And if he doesn't care about how I want to live my life, then I'll just spread my wings and fly away. Wherever I choose to go will be entirely up to me.
Wow.
You know, I'll give him not as big of a dick as you could have been. I'll give him that.
Very rarely do I ever see people go ahead and apologize even for their mistakes. It doesn't vindicate them of anything they've done in the past. It just means that they're lying. Does that dude have a giant nutsack or am I high?
Something like that, whatever. Okay, so, you know, hold on a second. If we're in, like, parental forgiveness hours, what's the next, like, fight gonna be? Because the next boss fight's the mom and dad fight. Damn, dude, mind your business. I'm having a moment. Jesus Christ.
It's made its way in here.
Yeah, we're kind of in the middle of some major reconciliation here.
Ay, caramba. Okay, so is Shu gonna still be, like, hanging in here? Oh! No, he's not. Oh, no, never mind. There he is. Fuck.
Oh. I guess this doesn't change at all, depending on anything.
We still had to do this part of it to get here.
Why did it have to come to this?
So did he like throw the knife at her because she didn't want to get married off to the fisher boy, and then afterwards he learned about Kotoyuki and all that jazz. He said he was a fisher boy. Oh wait, skip new cutscenes. So this is different. Okay.
This is still pretty nasty, though.
And I think the interesting bit is that apparently in Japanese he's not laughing leading up to this scene.
Finally! We're about to get started here! What did you say?
I never noticed that it panned over to the fucking beer and shit. Whoa!
Okay then. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to witness a master with a blade! Yo! Can't disrespect me!
Oh! Oh no, it's just doing, he's morphing now. Alright.
What is this? Who are you? What the hell are you? My parents! Don't touch them! Leave them alone!
Oh.
Oh, that did not sink well.
Oh, well that's... Huh. Oh, that's the difference. She doesn't view these things... She doesn't view these things as her parents.
We don't have a choice. It's a woman's role in society.
Stop!
Enough of your insolence! You're just a woman! You dare give me that look? Is that how you treat your father?
Yeah, this cutscene's not new. Oh yeah, and then they both fucking eat shit and die super hard, yeah.
Drink this.
Okay. Last fox mode moment.
Wolf mode.
Look, it looks like a fucking wolf farm, you know? Like, goddamn.
No arguments, but still.
I'm probably gonna be doing puzzles for a minute, so you guys can probably go back to various unrelated conversations again.
So how's today been for you guys?
You know, pretty uneventful. Spent a lot today napping,
Fine.
really. I was just tired.
Not a shirt.
Nice.
Cool.
How was your day, boo?
Night.
Yeah, alright.
I hope they didn't pass out.
I'm sure she'll wake up before the finale.
Fingers crossed. I spent a lot of time today with my niece and nephew.
Nice.
Incredible. All of them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta be a little bit careful running around here because there's a note I missed. Yeah, first hub area of the treasure hall. So this one. Fifth and final part of the log can be found further into the treasure hall in the stack of crates next to the emblem door in the third bloodstained hub area. It's easy to overlook. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second. That's right. I forgot these are new. Hold on. The time for rebirth is now. Respect us, serve us, become the good and clever woman you ought to be. Black Sparrow crest. Open this bitch up. Assuming this is the next one. Oh wait, hold on a second. Realize your good fortunes, that this miracle is more than you deserve.
Isn't something you demand.
True. Factual statements here, Hinako.
Has it come to a close?
Here, let's see, so... Oh yeah, I gotta look for the blood. Yep, there we go.
Must be wishing for the festivities to last some more.
Forget your lily upbringing. Pitiless parents and foolish friends must all be cast aside.
My foolishness. But don't say such things to my parents.
Yeah, if somebody tried to marry me and told me to forget about my past and everything, I would have to go ahead and tell them to shove it.
It's interesting because the last time I think it like specifically said to leave your friends behind. This time it's going leave your friends and parents behind. Not as bad of parents you could have had, Award.
Dysfunctional as my family is, I still love them.
Oh, here, blood room.
Although I do really wish my niece and nephew would give me a break sometimes.
You know.
I know kids are like that, but come on, they can't be that attached to me.
I don't know, yeah. Even ignoble mortal blood may serve its purpose. Be grateful you were chosen for such an honor.
Not once did I ask to be chosen.
I don't know, do you guys have family like that? Nieces, nephews?
I mean, I did a little bit.
I have a nephew.
I had one niece that was, like, insistent on, like, effectively fighting all of us when she was growing up. Doesn't do that anymore, thankfully. Mellowed the fuck out. But, like, after a while, my ass just did not want to entertain that anymore.
No, for my niece and nephew, they just cling to me like flies on a wagon. Or like moths to a flame, I guess is the better metaphor.
You know, that reminds me of the time of, like, what is it, my mom, they were like, yo, hey, can you, like, bring down Mario Kart so your niece can play and all that jazz, your cousin, rather, can play, but, like, just go easy on them, alright? And I'm like, okay, I will go easy on them, and, like, I just played Mario Kart normally, and, like, and I still won, and they were like, you couldn't have let him go, you couldn't have gone, like, a little bit easy, and I was like, I can't, like, I would have to be I would have to, like, be intentionally playing bad to fuck up, to like, let them win, basically. I was just playing the game the normal way. Like, I was constantly like, well, oh yeah, no, you just gotta drift by doing this, it's actually really easy. And her ass was not listening. Like, don't get me wrong, like, she was young, but she wasn't that young. Like, I think by the time I was her age, I understood what how to do drifting in Mario Kart. But, like, her ass was just not listening.
I still don't know how to do it.
It's you just gotta, like, hold down on right trigger when you're making a turn, and then lean into the turn you're gonna do. Really easy.
Really?
Yeah.
In a
Although I will say your the effectiveness of it can kind of depend on what kind of cart you have, but you know, just figure out what you
Right,
like.
because if you choose a big guy, he draws aggro. Still, my niece and nephew just really love me.
With her blood shall our clan prosper. May our ancestors rejoice.
Which you can sow your oats.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Ew, ridiculous. I don't like that.
They always want to sit next to me when they try to eat. They want me to play with them all the time. They come into my room. They love my stuff.
Good morning, my handsome boy. I have good news. Indeed, good news to a Tsuneki is always accomplished by the news of someone else's death. Your father and that woman he kept as a pet have both gotten sick and died. And now your grandfather, the head of the house, has invited you to the Tsuneki residence to make you successor. It is a pity that I couldn't reacquaint you with your father, but at least I was able to make you a successor to the Tsuneki lineage.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's right, I can't do the emblem doors anymore. Oh, thank God. Unless I got everything beforehand. I give my brooch. My brooch. Okay, so see, it seems like Kotoyuki over here didn't get to his position by exactly normal means. Come. Women must submit to men. Kotoyuki is still but a fledgling. Come and we shall treat you as we see fit. Look into my eyes. So this is from an outside. Oh, that's not even from an outside perspective. Is that Kotoyuki? Is it maybe is that Kotoyuki's mother being a shit then?
Maybe it actually is a fox spirit or something.
No, I don't think it's a fox spirit.
Might be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure the fox spirit conjured up you pregnancy demons.
Power.
Maybe the golden witch was real after all. Maybe it was small bombs in the food.
Was I the one that introduced small bombs?
No, that was the thing. You introduced the drug that makes you eat food.
Oh yeah. It's been a long while.
I remember it in the back of my mind so clearly. Well, rather clearly.
I've honestly been busy with other stuff, so it's pretty much not been on my mind at all. I've also been thinking of trying to get my friend into it, and then I realized, no, he doesn't have the patience for it.
Your insignia.
Yeah, my friend IRL has the patience to sit through all of the Heisei and the Showa era of Godzilla, but he doesn't have the patience to sit through Umineko.
Some people just don't want to fucking read anymore. Goddamn. To be fair, I also have trouble reading.
Yeah, but with Umineko, you're reading it with clever color visuals and a lot of good action.
Just tell them to read the manga. There you go.
That's gonna be a little... I have to hook him into certain series at least one way or another. Usually with some really good comedy, or with some really good action. That's how I got him into One Punch Man and Mob Psycho.
I think that Umineko has both of that, actually.
It's the meta-contextual narrative layers that I don't think he'd vibe with.
Two chicks confide in one another in their shells. Fox watches over them in the light of his lantern. Nobody knows when, or even if, the eggs will hatch, not even the chicks themselves.
Huh.
So the fox watches over them from the light of his lantern. Maybe like this one, and then the fox from the light of his lantern. Nope. Okay.
It said that both of the chicks were in an egg. In eggs.
Egg.
In the lantern's shadow.
I'm just gonna cut out the middleman really quickly. I've already solved this enough times. Like, what time is it? Oh, we still got like we've definitely got a little bit more. We probably got to pick up the pace a little bit. So, what is it? Fox mirror. There we go.
I also found out my nephew has his first field trip on Thursday.
I was actually kind of close that time. Insert the black sparrow crest into the side of the carriage. Put the white one onto the lantern just below it, and the fox mask crest goes into the lantern directly above it.
Oh,
that was close.
Okay.
I give myself like a 50 out of. That was a 50 on that one.
Yeah, just don't have the fox in the fan, and you got it.
I don't know. Well, then I think I needed to move the somewhere else. Okay, is this cutscene? This cutscene's not new. Okay. Okay, now this cutscene's new. And so got the sandals and all that shite.
And all the blood goop that came with it.
Don't you hate it when they reduce your parents into shapes?
Into blood goop. I know I just said it on the fly, but I love the terminology of blood goop now.
Don't you think a square would look nice? Maybe a triangle would look better.
And fill it with blood goop.
Okay, now that line specifically is actually different.
That is a new line.
Yeah, no, we're talking to like a third party now is the interesting bit. Oh, is that gonna be the doll? Is the doll the third party?
Maybe.
Don't know.
You know, that's right. I don't know if you ever, you know, Con, if you don't think you'd ever have the patience to play Library of Ruina, there's a really great like little not pastiche, there's like a little like story in there that I think you'd really like.
In Library of Ruina?
Yeah. So, like, I mean, I guess.
What exactly is Library of Ruina about?
So, Library of Ruina is the second. It's the second story. It's the second story, I guess, in the kind of. I say trilogy, but like. Well, so there's the first two. Yeah, there's the first two games, and then Limbus.
The sequel. It's a sequel to Lobotomy Corp.
It's a sequel to Lobotomy Corp, but it's like it's
about Angela trying to find the one perfect book and become human.
Yeah.
And also about this guy Roland, who's also there.
It's a big
medium.
It was.
It's a small guy I know about.
I don't know what he said.
I said it kind of reminds me of Bibliomania.
Okay.
So like part of Angela trying to find the perfect book is basically like inviting random people in the city that is effectively the entire world of Project Moon. Like the estimated amount of people living in that one like gigantic city is 7 billion people, so it's basically just what if the entire world was condensed into like one huge ass city. And then those people will go into the library looking for information that they want in order to, find something or, like, look for something in specific. In this case, this specific thing that I wanted to talk about was the one part that I thought you'd be really interested in is the stuff that happens on the warp train.
Warp train?
Yeah. I'm not entirely. I forget if I've explained this to you before, but from what I understand, it's actually kind of reminiscent of like a Stephen King novel where it's like, the warp train is advertised as like get to anywhere in the entire city in under 10 seconds, and like that's just it. Like you just get there and like there's really no issues whatsoever. As it turns out, this is not the case because they kind of keep the nature of how the trains work. Sort of hidden from the
I
public.
remember you talking about this.
Yeah. I would go into it more, but I think I think it'd probably be better to talk about this not in the middle of a completely unrelated stream and spoil a bunch of people on Library of Ruin Up, because I think that more people, including myself, needs to play that game actually. But yeah, no,
What you said about it before, thank goodness.
I will say it's a very grindy deck building kind of game, which I don't necessarily know if that's your cup of tea or not. So I might
deck building. I'm not in.
Yeah, I figured.
Brokers and I don't scratch.
There is an individual whom I watched previously who kind of does sort of a Cliff Notes versions of the two games that I personally enjoyed, because they're both relatively humorous and also very informative on the game mechanics. If not maybe a smidgen inaccurate in like certain little bits and pieces, but you know, I have kind of like looked into some of the things that are kind of fucked up in those videos on my own, and they're very minor. But if you want to look into the Warp Train stuff specifically, there's like a 15-minute video I can show you. Otherwise, there's like really long videos that go into like the whole sort of thing. But I think you probably like, because like, what is it? The Botany Corporation is very like SCP coded, and a lot of the other stuff that happens in the city is like seeped in the kind of horror stuff that you know I'm like kind of like, I wouldn't necessarily say famous for, but it's the kind of stuff I like to write as well.
Now I'll admit, I'm not into deck builders, but I can give it a look-see just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, I'm not saying you gotta play the game or nothing if you don't like that kind of stuff, but, like, it's a good, like, listen to or watch or whatever.
I have to hurry.
Oh, is there no little thing about how Hinako's missing in this one?
Not really, and it looks like she's more aware of the corruption.
Yeah,
she said she was going to take the
She's
town
not
back.
talking about this entity like it's the alternate version of herself who's been, like, quote-unquote ruining her life, so to speak. It's more like this is her fending off some kind of malicious entity that happens to be in the town now. Or, like, in her, like, personal world, so to speak. Oh no, here's where it would be. Name is Shimizu Hinako, colored uniform, colored skirt. Left home met with wearing a...
It's no use. You can't get into my head.
Oh.
New dialogue all over.
Yeah, no. Very, very different this time around. I'm really curious to see, like, what this kind of confrontation's gonna be about. Well, I mean, I guess because, like, in this...
good.
Well, in this instance, like, her and her quote-unquote alternate self have kind of reconciled a little bit. You saw, in the two previous endings, you saw that, like, when she would have these kind of, like, discussions with her alternate self, it would ultimately end with her...
Is the biomass pulsing?
Yeah, but like when those conversations would end with her inner self, her face would fall off, and then she'd ultimately turn into like the quote unquote marriage monster that we've seen before. But in this, they kind of like subtly fuse together a little bit, or like one just kind of like disappears into the other one, so to speak.
Reconciliation.
Yeah, they're kind of like on the same page for this one a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's like a Persona type of thou art I am thou.
Perchance.
Kind of accepting the shadow kind of thing.
Hinako out here stomping turts.
Stomping turts.
One of the most fucked up turts I've ever seen, I gotta say.
What is... What are you referencing? What is a turd?
Oh, that's a really funny... it's like someone wrote a really, like, intentionally shitty essay and somebody's, reviewing it.
What the actual hell are you talking about?
You see, it's about Mario the man versus Mario the idea.
What?
Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Yeah, new cutscene. The lore, the story, the story.
Why do we always have to be treated like objects for them? My anger, my sadness, I pass them all on to you.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. They treat her like an object.
Is this how you want to live your life?
No!
I know that when you look at me, all you see is some dumb little girl. But I'm not just a pet to cuddle and keep happy. I would rather suffer than find my own way. That's happiness. That's how I want to live.
You feel no regret, do you? So you can vow to own this decision and not blame others, no matter what happens?
This is the choice that we made.
So you're gonna drop her now, right?
We will shape our own destiny. We have agonized over it enough and have made our choice. We will not be anybody's little puppet any longer.
Okay.
I guess that happens regardless.
You know, this cutscene's the same.
Oh my! She
Fine
truly
feathers
is a
make
vision.
fine birds.
Such a feeble bride.
Welcome. May you find peace in the days ahead.
Sup, Kotoyuki? What's poppin'?
This all new about you?
Identical cutscene. Also identical cutscene.
The town. It's beautiful.
Okay, so what's the doll have to say now? Play with me
Play with me
forever.
forever.
The doll is evil.
It seemed like it was trying to help you in the beginning.
Well, no, it was helping the side. It was helping the quote-unquote innocent side of Hinako. But like, it wasn't real. But like, what the path that I was leading it down wasn't real maturing. It was like wasn't real maturity. It was basically just like her staying put, pretty much. In this instance, I think because both Hinakos are kind of reaching an agreement, it's kind of like. It's more that it's
Right.
trying to like be
But
like, no, you don't want
complain.
any of this. It doesn't have a good reason to be like, no, you should stop, this is bad. It's like, wait a minute, hold on.
Yes. This is my decision.
Oh, hey, there's an item.
Yippee. I like how once you grab the letter from this mailbox, the box is just permanently broken. There's nothing else in there.
Neat.
Alright, so what's this doll gonna say? What's the doll gonna say now?
That's an even better question.
I am the only one who truly cares about Shimizu Hinako's happiness.
The doll?
The doll?
Ugh. Sinuses suck.
I'd say that your sinuses suck more than anything else. But I do understand the feeling.
Yeah, I don't... know if Sim actually has any allergy problems. Do ya? Sim,
What?
do you have allergy problems?
No.
Lucky.
To go home.
Neither does my friend IRL, and he's probably lucky when it comes to that.
The world is celebrating me. I should go see my parents.
I just wonder what Ganon's up to.
Yeesh. It's interesting how you start the game off at your house, and it always comes full circle to you going back.
Yeah. It goes. Alright, doll, what do you have to say to me this time? If you dare submit to the foxes, I shall curse you.
You're not exactly sounding like a good thing there, doll.
Maybe the foxes aren't all bad.
Well, they are hot. I mean...
True. Look, we've said this before. If you can turn into like a big evil monster, man, that definitely adds a bit to it. Look,
and
you know,
not just in the fuckery.
Like, I'm just saying, when the beast turned back into a regular guy, most people weren't cheering. They were like, "Oh damn, he's not."
I think they had a deleted scene where Belle was asked him if he could grow a beard. Which I kind of like that.
In a weird way, I almost feel like, oh no, I've turned back into a normal. Okay, I've turned back into a normal guy. It kind of like spits in the face of the idea of like it doesn't matter what someone looks like, because what really depends on what's inside of them. And then I think Shrek actually just kind of did Beauty and the Beast, but better.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
I guess this time it was more Beast than the Beast. You know what? Sometimes two beasts need each other. But not Mr. Beast. Nobody needs Mr. Beast.
Nobody needs Mr. Beast.
You know he wants to make a theme park in Dubai? Jesus Christ.
It's in Dubai?
Yeah. That place is fucking evil. God damn.
Dude, why is it all the way in Dubai?
Because it's where evil rich people go to.
Apparently?
Yeah, this cutscene's the same.
Oh!
This cutscene is also the same. Proceed.
Gentlemen, welcome to Dubai. Unironically. Just get there if it turns into something like that and then you have to play Squid Games again.
Spec Ops the line, but the final boss is Mr. Beast.
Dude.
Just like me.
Oh.
I need to keep moving. I can't stop now.
Shimanawas?
Yeah, that's what...
I thought their name
Yeah,
was
that's
I thought they were the Tsunekis.
They go by a few different names.
I suppose so. Hey, Dolly, how's it going?
Who are you? Why are you trying to control me?
I fucking called it last stream. I had a feeling. Who are you?
I'm you.
Congratulations.
You, me, him, everybody here. Went to a few different references there.
Mm-hmm.
Foxfire.
I like it when it's blue.
Blue fire is so fucking cool.
I don't think it's funny how the doll is like just kind of like standing there and not like commenting at all, or like it doesn't react when she's like, I don't like you anymore, go away. It just stays there. From what I understand, the achievement for the final boss is literally just beating it in under 10 minutes, and I don't imagine it's going to be that difficult on this version, considering I'm playing it on the easy difficulty.
We're not.
Was there actually a difficulty expansion to that achievement?
No, but you just have to complete the criteria and you're good to go.
You won't let things go your way.
Nifty.
I figured it out. I know what it is that I'm after.
Get it, girl.
Stay out of my way.
Hinako's not fucking around.
At least this isn't some kind of...
Still doesn't know proper sword.
Just a gauntlet.
Oh yeah, this is a gauntlet.
Okay.
It still doesn't know proper sword etiquette though. We gotta get that shit fixed.
Yeah. At least it's not as bad as the Silent Hill Downpour Gauntlet, where it's just that one bit in the elevator and it keeps stopping.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I think that Silent Hill Downpour is just a bad game.
It tries, but it fails.
Die! Oh, okay.
You can't kill the doll, it's
I have
just
no
kind of right
reason.
there.
I mean, I'll be real, I don't really have any reason to pick up any other stuff. I'm, like, so far beyond the need for, like, any of this shit. Whatever. Give me the extra faith. I'm bored. You know, when we get a mod for DMC5 that replaces Virgil with Hinako? Like, come on, it's right there.
Yeah, it's gotta exist as a mod sub.
She's burying her wings deep within.
Let's do this. Shimizu Hinako.
The doll's right next to the fox now.
Mm-hmm. Extra bandages. The first aid kit. I might as well just fucking max out on these.
Dude, you are easy mode, man. Easy mode.
Yeah, no, this is easy mode, yeah. Grab an extra Higashi.
You have to be incredibly inept of a gamer like me just to go ahead and not do it.
I think you're selling yourself short, Con. I feel like after this amount of time, you probably learn how to play this game just as well.
I don't know, man. My skills kind of suck.
Hold to skip. Okay. Stop lagging, please. We're in the final zone. It's the moment.
You guys will recall I'm excellent at playing DMC 2.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that game like ridiculously easy?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that like part of the problem?
Yeah.
Are you Hinako?
Juko. You and me. Everyone.
This is new.
Someone is toying with all of us.
What do you mean?
One of them wants to marry me off. The other one wants to stop the wedding. This whole time, they've been pitting me against myself.
But that's...
It's been an awful, agonizing ordeal. But I think I get it now. Everyone is
always pressuring us, rushing us, forcing us. But these are battles that we both have to fight. I'm sorry, Junko. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad. I know. I've been a terrible daughter.
Don't start blaming yourself now, Queen. Damn.
Yeek.
If you truly want nothing more than for me to be happy, then please, let me do this.
Yeah, this time the doll doesn't have to, like, force Junko to go away.
This is my decision to make. I'll never be just some puppet to be toyed with and tossed aside. Never!
Ah, there we go, the Curse of Ra again. Whoa. Hey, what's up, me? How you doing? Did we figure it out?
Fight to the death, just for one of us to survive this nightmare. Why do we have to bleed? Just to begin seeing eye to eye.
What the? Fusion! Ha! Oh no! Now they're being made to do it!
Oh god, this is the movie Together all over again. What the?
Insignificant wretch. Such nothing to me.
Hinako, what is this?
Kotoyuki.
Once in a blue moon, humankind produces an extraordinary girl who is blessed with divine power. Upon her birth, a spell is placed on our clan's successor that stirs within him a desperate desire to go and seek out that extraordinary girl and make her his wife.
What are you?
In the past, we relied on our cunning, seducing our brides with clever deceits. But this generation's heir...
Failing to charm his bride to be demonstrates what an inexperienced failure he is.
Kotoyuki, no. He just... all he wanted was for us to get married and be happy together. He tried so hard. He was alone all that time. Don't laugh! You will never understand! You monster!
Oh, we're doing rematches, but with the different versions.
At first, I wasn't interested at all. But as I got to know him better, I realized I had to think just as long and hard as he did.
Oh, the doll's in there this time.
The only one who gets to laugh at me is my future self! What does my life have to gain from giving into his feelings? What will I lose? What will change? What will happen? They say a woman finds happiness when she is loved by a man. Those magic words. My struggles are more serious! My doubt consumes me! Unsure of whether or not we have the courage to spread our wings and overcome it all! Want to marry me, then know this! No one, and I mean no one, loves Seko Sayuki! I don't know what our futures will look like. And no matter what we choose in the end, we will face it. And if we don't agonize over that decision, then it won't matter what we choose. Just let us think! Think over our lives in silence! We don't need your meddling! This is our struggle. Ours, and only
Oh.
There we go. Godslayer, defeat both the Kyuubi and the Tsubuyuki within 10 minutes of the fight starting.
Nice. Wonder how much health it has in higher difficulties.
It's gotta be longer than that because, like, when we did like the solo boss fight with that one guy, you know how long that last attempt took. That was a minute.
That took a while, yeah.
It was bad.
Are you two okay? Over there! Hurry! In here!
I am deeply sorry. He has had much to drink for his first wedding in many moons.
Oh, so it's like his... Oh, it's his granddad that's the wolf. Or the fox.
Just leave this matter to me for now.
Kotoyuki, you could,
Apologies. While I tried to give you everything, I failed to realize what you desire most. Now I know. We both share the same desires. I want to know whether my love for you is more than the mere whim of a spell.
Yeah, that's fair. I appreciate that. Honestly, the only person they haven't, like, fully fixed up is Shu, because he's still kind of, like, high-key drugged you.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't necessarily say any of his reasons were particularly just.
the love you have for us was real.
No.
I hope that we can meet again. I'll think it through, slowly and carefully. We'll have our answer ready.
Aw, group hug. Also, honestly, I think he maybe didn't necessarily go crazy. It's more that he was just kind of like convincing himself that they were maybe like destined to be together a little bit because of, you know, pre-established expectations of what was required of him as a member of that family. Yo, epic town panning shot. I love Higurashi. Woo! Is the fog gonna lift?
Nope.
Oh.
Just keep the shot.
Oh. I'll let the music play a little bit.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, right.
It was a nice conclusion.
Mm-hmm. Get to decide what I want for myself. And everybody else can die and explode and go to hell for all I care.
Wow.
I may be paraphrasing a little bit. Oh shit, oh shit, Abyss, I'm sorry, I didn't even notice you come in. My bad. It's bearable, even uneasy, even with a lot of upgrades and hard, and it's a pain. What? No, Downpour is one dog shit video from being called a classic. When DMC2. Symbolize everybody. I'm my ass. Like, I gotta stop hiding my fucking chat by accident. Alright, time for that. Oh! Letter from Kotoyuki. The days have grown warmer where I am. What's it like in Ebisugalka? I can still recall it's the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through the cracks in the stone walls. I'd like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It's quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbei for the first time just the other day. Wait, so he's just been eating, like, raw rice crackers? Oh, damn. I must have been quite a sight to see. A man dressed in a suit, buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with, like, children outside the candy store. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks. So I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways that you can eat sauce-flavored senbei. Though I must say, I was taken aback when a child suggested to try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene: a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained a part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. And once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you. Good! Hey, wait, did you, like, get your face skin back, or are you still kinda... Okay, cool.
Kotoyuki gave me an idea. He grew to love someone deeply, to do anything, everything he could for them. I want to live a life that full of passion, of purpose, to pour my whole heart into things. To live with such passion that I might actually propose to Kotoyuki when I'm ready. I also want to pour my heart into something. Not sure what yet, though. Very specific. It's quiet here, isn't it?
These hills are awfully silent.
No one to tell us what to do or bother us. It's nice. Just the two of us. Yeah. Just the two of us. To decide where to go. I don't think it's ever been this quiet in Ebisugaoka. It's really beautiful. And it is all ours. Our silent Ebisugaoka. Together.
Bell. Happy day! You know, from a meta-contextual perspective, the idea of her being like, people are trying to rush me into a decision, is funny when you think about it, because it's like, she's talking about, like, the first three endings, like, hard-lining you into one decision or another. Also, like, how the first one works, too, because it's literally just, what if you don't take any time to think, and then you get, like, so caught up in yourself, you just go crazy and go on a fucking rampage.
Up the hill stayed in deep silence.
Me when the hills are silent. I did it!
Right.
Game done!
Overall, this is a really good Silent Hill game.
Really good.
Horror game, really good game in general, honestly. Yukishi brought out all the stops.
I like it quite. I like how it kind of handled itself. It really, it feels more like the different endings in this case are kind of a continuation of each other rather than being like a, oh, you know, if you do all of this stuff, you'll get a different kind of ending that reflects who you are as a person, and in turn reflects the character as well. It's like, no, I just want to get a story sometimes. Not to say that Silent Hill 2 is bad for how it handled its story, but, you know, it's nice. I like it. I like the it.
That's how you can tell this is Ryukishi, because each of the endings build up on one another, just like how it did for Higurashi and how it did for Umiko.
I like how by creating a scenario in which you have to constantly replay it, you actually make more of a conceited effort to think more about what it is you're doing and how you're kind of handling things per se. It it lets you think of it. It lets you kind of think past what's just kind of like going on in the figurative space, what's actually happening in the real space, so to speak. Also, it's got his classic, well, maybe we should forgive each other a little bit no jutsu that he likes to do a little bit.
As well as constant problems with marriage and child abuse, which he was a social worker. That was kind of his thing.
Yeah. Now, I will say, I think that maybe he's a little too... I think that sometimes he's maybe a little too eager to be like, maybe we should hear this guy out when when said character is like a huge child abuse man, and she just kept yelling, he's our family, we need to listen to what he has to say, and it's like, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's like a good relationship. Just because you guys are family doesn't mean you have to hear him out on things. That's not how that works. But
Yeah.
no, that's just kind of a Ryukishiism, and I get it. I like how it turned out for the most part. I will say I'm maybe a smidgen disappointed that we didn't get like an actually unique final boss fight. Like, it's just you fight the other two of them back to back. Also, I'm wondering if maybe that means that like the representation of Shu was always the doll. I don't know.
That's kind of a stretch. Because at one point it feels like there's an outside enemy, but it's also that you're fighting yourself in that regard. So until you tackle both demons at once, can you truly go ahead and experience peace and silence in the hills?
Oh, jeez.
But overall, this is an incredible game.
Alright. Well, I'm glad we actually managed to end this in a relatively time-appropriate fashion. So that's gonna be... So yeah, no. I will say there's technically one achievement I didn't get, which is to say I am going to download a save file that's right before the very first boss, because my ass is not doing an entire playthrough all over again. This is certainly the first Silent Hill game I've actually 100%ed, all things considered, which is cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What was the closest?
I mean, the other one, I never really made an effort to 100% the other ones. This is just the first time, because it's like, well, you know, they're making me play through the game 4 times in a row, so I guess I might as well get them all, huh? But, yeah, no, so going back to it, we will be doing We'll be doing the 100 line again, ideally until we just finish it, because, like, there's been a series of distractions, and as far as I could tell, there's no more games coming out that I'm like, oh, dude, we gotta play this right when it comes out on stream. Like, yeah, no, we will be. Also, if there was anything, it's maybe that I'm show up for that since the burnout is gone. Oh, hell yeah, dude. But yeah, no. After that, personally, I might just be because of the fact that the fan dub for it came out a little while ago, or I was kind of thinking about it. But I kind of wanna. I was thinking about playing all the Kingdom Hearts games on stream at some point or another. I've been like kind of like a secondary for the most part, since I've just sort of been like watching videos and people discussing stuff and like watching people watch cutscenes and all that stuff. But I never actually like had the chance to like fully play them for myself. So I mean, like, you know, might be fun, you know. But yeah, no, that'll be it. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.